Judy goes to church with my mom. My mom lived here in Katy, and we lived in Florida. And when we decided that we were going to make the move, my mom introduced me to Judy. Right. Well, it was interesting because, obviously it was something we've never done before. We've always lived in Florida. How are we going to make this transition? So what Judy did was to call us, of course, once we made the connection, and asked us to put a list together of exactly what we were looking for, And so we did, and we decided on a date that would be good for me to come out. My husband was still working. I was able to come out, and we looked at some houses. We didn't find anything yet, but what I loved best about her is, I was only literally here for 2 days. She made the 2 days completely open for me, for me. She took me to the office. I didn't expect that, and she made a really very professional presentation, gave us a nice packet. And everything, as if we were first-time home buyers, everything that we needed, she sat with us, held my hand, and showed us everything that we would need during this process. And she showed us around. And in that visit, we didn't find anything that we were looking for. We didn't. But what was good about it is by that time, she already got a good idea of what we liked. And I have to say, right?
Yes.
During that visit too, he was very specific about what size wall he had to have for the TV. And she knew that coming in, and she had her tape measure. Awesome. Just a little thing like that we thought was great. And so every time we went in, even before I had a chance to say it, she would go, oops, there's a nice wall, or oh no, I don't think that wall is big enough.
We were getting pictures from our cell phone on a regular basis.
Right.
It was really impressive.
Right. And so when I went back to Florida, by then, having looked at a few houses on that first visit, I think she got a very, very good idea of what we were looking for. And so when we went back, the house in Florida, by this time I got back, we had a contract in the house, and so our need became a little bit more urgent.
Things got urgent.
It got real.
We did not plan to have our house sold in 8 weeks. So all of a sudden we went from this casual house hunting to, hey, we need a house now.
Right.
But we still had those specifics, and Judy had a tall order to make, but I think she came true.
That's it. And the funny thing is, we had identified, she kept sending us listing, and we had identified 1 or 2 houses that we liked, and it just didn't work out for one reason or the other. And I'll never forget when we got that call. She says, okay, go online. It was after 10 p.m. I'll never forget it. When she called, and okay, if Judy's calling us this late, she must have found something hot. She says, yes, she did. Look online, think about it. This is all the specs. And we looked online, and we liked what we saw. We said, okay, Judy, I can get my mom and stepdad out there tomorrow. Can you meet them here out there tomorrow? And it was amazing. Between the 3 of them, and tape measures and pictures, we felt like we knew the house, and it just spoke to us. It pretty much has 95% of what we wanted. And it was crazy because, we kept looking at each other like, what are we doing? Are we really going to buy this house? We haven't even seen it. But, with the pictures that we were getting from Judy, she had our specs down. I remember her telling us, and the wall is this wide. There's plenty of space for the TV. She looked in the pantry, and she said, hey, and things like that. So she knew the things that were important to us. She was listening.
Yes.
She even talked about the fact that the boys had a Jack and Jill, or she would call it Jack and Jack bathroom. So we were confident because we realized that she was listening to us. She realized the things that were important to us. And she had all those details. So between
her details and the pictures that we got and the conversations that we had, we felt confident to go through the contract.
Well, that's it. And it probably started on Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, by Saturday we were faxing that we got a FedEx package from the people here, and we were filling it, and we were like, okay, we feel good about it. We feel good. We've never done it. And we have no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets.
No regrets. We were very happy.
I leave it up to you now.
Would I recommend her? Absolutely. What I think I love the best, because this is our third house. And let me tell you, every month we get a little newsletter from her, and they're all pertinent information. During the spring, we got a newsletter about how to care for plants, reminding us about pest control and why it's important. We get a newsletter every month. Christmas, we got this big package, home decoration stuff. Who does that? Valentine's Day, we got a little thing with cookies for the, what do you call it, candies for the kids. And so it's her follow-up. It's not just that she sold us a house and left us.
Yeah. It's the best experience buying a house we have ever had.
Truthfully.
And we are not new to this process.
Yeah, it was good. She's good. Bye from Judy, she's good. It was really a grab. I wish it was we could make it out, but it's true. We've never, every time we get a newsletter, there was one, to be honest with you, the one that she has, of course I can't remember now, it's on my desk upstairs because I referred to it, whatever the last newsletter, you might remember it. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep, see, look at that, see, other little things, I have it there because I'm always like, hey, Judy said something about this. So, and they're all pertinent. So it's not even like we're making it up. It's true. It's a great experience.